Everybody shut up and action. Oh Captain, my Captain, Dead Poet Society was an absolute beauty. Okay, so Dead Poet Society is an absolute stunning film starring Robin Williams and a couple of other actors whose names I'm forgetting, but it was gorgeous. I mean, the movie follows a group of students at an all-male school, a preparatory school for college, where it's like a more stuck-up sort of school where like it's tradition in ways and it's dead set on those traditions to be followed directly. Parents are forcing their kids into the school. It's like a boarding school where you go, you stay at the school, and you just learn all day long. And like it's like more for like upper class and rich sort of people, where it's like, yeah, you're supposed to live at these sort of high standards, and their lives feel like they're suffocating them. Oh yes, we have to behave in this sort of manner. Yes, we want to goof off for kids, but we have to hold this sort of level of I don't know what the correct term is here. I don't even know what the word is, but like, it's like you have to behave like in a more upper class sort of behavior and attitude, and you have to uphold that when you're in the school and when you're just behaving in general, because you know that's the type of life their parents live. They're all rich, they're all fancy. Hell, there's even some parents who just work really hard to send their kids to these schools so that they can get into a good college, because this school is a really good preparatory school with a good reputation going for it. And yeah, that's why all the students are held to high standards in the terms of behavior and in terms of attitudes and everything. And now suddenly their entire things are being challenged. You have kids whose parents want them to be doctors. A lot of people can relate to this. And then it's like, oh yeah, you want them to be doctors, but like while they're in school, instead of just focusing on studies, they want to do extracurriculars too. There's a guy who just wants to go into acting. He wants to understand poetry. There are so many amazing quotes in this movie that can help direct your life and ease your life out. This is honestly one of the most gorgeous movies that I think everyone should watch for sure. It will help you understand life. Life is a complex mystery for everyone. No one really understands what it is until it's too late usually, and even then when you pass on the knowledge of this is what life truly is, you should live your life this way, no one understands it truly until they have that moment for themselves. But like with movies like this, you kind of get some kind of understanding of what you need to do, and in this movie it's just teaching you live your life. I mean, yeah, there's multiple ways to interpret this, but like if you want to act. If you want to make poetry. Do what you love. If you want to go into medicine, that is a perfectly respectable sort of profession to take. But the reason you live is for the arts. I mean, I'm just misinterpreting that entire quote, but honestly, it was an absolute beauty. This movie is honestly one of the most gorgeous movies. It is cinematic. It's got beautiful acting performances. From a technical standpoint, it is absolutely gorgeous. From the acting performances, it is gorgeous. Everything about that is all gorgeous. And then from the narrative perspective, it feels like it's jumping around times to times, and it's like, okay, it's jumping, but the narrative at the same time has you hooked and connected to understand why these jumps are happening and keeps you hooked, though at the same time, at times it's like, okay, it's jumping around, but yeah, I mean, I don't really like the jumping sort of situation, because it kind of just kills the straightforward narrative, which it kind of develops, but at the same time, it's something that big. It is jumping around, keeping you focused on these characters and their journey as a group, as together, how they grow together, how their individual behaviors and goals in life sort of interact, while always also searching for their love of poetry in this matter. Some people are treating it as a sort of hobby for fun with their friends. Other people are thinking of this as some life-changing moment for them. This teacher is impacting his students in different ways. This new teacher, it is like changing tradition, questioning traditions, questioning their mindset, questioning the pushing of people towards certain pathways. It questions a lot while putting different thoughts into your head. It is a really interesting movie, goddamn, honestly. Like, there's so many thought-provoking moments in this movie for you. You get emotionally attached to the characters, their journeys, and everything that they're doing. You love their entire friend group, even though there are moments in there that, like, the friend group just kind of falls apart. Other times they stay together. There are moments that you're just breaking apart while watching this movie. It doesn't move you to tears. It moves you near tears, but it doesn't make you cry, or at least for me it didn't. But honestly, it just had me hooked to these characters and the storyline of the entire thing. It's not like directly focusing on one character specifically, but rather the collective group. I mean, there is like a larger focus on a few characters than others, but for the most part, it's just focusing on this large group and the group's aspect of growing together and understanding this teacher's point of view on what he's experienced in life and what he's trying to push onto these kids, and that's being challenged against that's challenging the traditions and what the school is normally pushing, and it's just challenging the normative view. That's what this movie is essentially about, like, if I were to put it in like 2-3 words. And it is one of the most gorgeous movies you will watch for sure. I'd highly suggest people check this movie out. I give this movie a solid 85% easily. This movie was gorgeous, definitely one to rewatch some point in my life. I really love this movie. It is one you will love, and it's one that really provokes a lot of thought from you on the deeper aspect. If you want to analyze it from the narrative perspective, it is one to definitely think about and have good discussions of. It is really a fun movie. Is it a family movie per se? No. Is it a movie to watch with your friends? Maybe if you all just like filming movies. It's not like the one type of movies where you'd watch as a group and have fun laughs with it or anything or the other. It's more of the movie like I enjoyed personally, just watching alone, turning off the room lights, eating some popcorn, and just losing myself in the cinematic world. I just really love this movie in all ways, shape, and form. The narrative, I don't know if I described it well, but like I think it was really, really engaging and thought-provoking, and it just had, after the movie, I just kept thinking to myself all night about it, and it was just a really, really nice movie, questioning the normative view type thing of, oh, parents are pushing you towards being a doctor, but like, you're fine with the parents pushing you, but at the same time, it's like, you want to pursue other things in life. You can't just let everything push into being medicine or law or whatever it is that your parents want to push you into. Yes, you understand their point of view. Yes, you see why they want you to do this so that you can have a better life for yourself with a respectable job, but at the same time, it's like, I don't have any passion for that. I'm gonna lead a bleak life for myself, and is that really the purpose of living? No, the purpose of living is for you to discover for yourself what you love, what you want to do with your life. That is what it's about. At the end of the day, there are so many movies with this exact same sort of theme and thing, but this takes on a different trajectory. It's a movie from the 1980s, I'm pretty sure, but honestly, its value still hold today. It is one of the most gorgeous movies I've seen. Definitely check this one out. I give it an 85%. See you guys later.